Before you walk out the door, here are the big things that we're following for you today. First, let's get you right over to Corey Howard with your weather forecast.
Yeah, Peyton, taking a look at the weather forecast, we're going to start with the game tonight. You know, UNM versus NMSU, and we do have a slight chance for showers as the kickoff. That's about a 20%, but it jumps all the way up to 40%. So make sure you bring the ponchos with you as well as the rain jackets. We also do have a flood watch that's in effect. This is going to be in effect till 9 p.m. right over Lincoln County. As you could take a look at this map right here, it's going to show you that they are projected to receive the most amount of rain, but it's just about rain everywhere here in New Mexico. And you can see Albuquerque is going to be dealing with a 30 to 40% chance of rain, 60% once we get over to Marlboro. That's the reason for the impact icon. And then after that, we begin our drying out phase on Monday. Peyton, back to you.
Thanks, Corey. In this morning's top stories, new data shows that New Mexico's roads have improved, but they're still among the deadliest in the country. State transportation officials told lawmakers this week that crash hotspots need more attention and that partnering with local agencies is key to reducing fatalities. The most crashes in the state happen on I-40, with nearly one every single day. A $1 billion research and manufacturing campus is coming to Albuquerque. Pacific Fusion announced it will build a state-of-the-art facility at Mesa del Sol. The center will focus on research, development, and manufacturing, not power generation, drawing on decades of work at Sandia Labs. The project is expected to bring in more than 200 jobs, with construction starting next year. People posing as immigration attorneys is a scam that police are seeing around New Mexico. Alyssa Munoz shows us how scammers are tricking people and what you can do to protect yourself.
It's a social media scam. The New Mexico Justice Department hopes by bringing awareness to the scam, it might help more people from being a victim. Officials are on the lookout for online social media scams. The New Mexico Department of Justice says scammers are targeting people on social media like WhatsApp or Facebook, offering paid legal immigration services.
Scams are always evolving, right? Scams, and particularly scams involving people claiming to be lawyers or provide legal services, are definitely not new. But all of them have one thing in common. They target people who are vulnerable and they prey upon fear.
Samant says scammers are using real names and license numbers to make things seem legit, but here's some ways to tell it's fake. If they ask to transfer money through Bitcoin, Venmo, or even gift cards. Another, if it's too good to be true, then it's most likely a scam.
Another one is that we see folks who are contacted via imposter websites. Make sure you read the name of the website. Sometimes the title itself will give you a hint that this probably is not an official government website.
And if someone is claiming to provide legal services,
before you hand them any documents, before you sign anything, review contracts to try to understand the services and the terms, and ask questions. A good lawyer is not going to push back and say you don't need to understand this.
Another way you can check if it's real is by looking up the attorney's name, contacting their official number, and asking if they contacted you. Reporting, I'm Alyssa Munoz, KBT Action 7 News.
You can also contact the New Mexico State Bar for information to verify some information. The clock is ticking towards a possible government shutdown on October 1st. Republicans are pushing for a short-term funding deal, but Democrats are demanding action on health care. At stake is a policy that lowered insurance costs for millions and is set to expire at the end of this year. Experts warn premiums could double and millions more could go uninsured if Congress doesn't extend it. Now, Corey, we have some dogs of the week.
Pets of the week,
Pets of the week.
This is Jack. This is a 3-year-old Australian cattle dog, and he's excellent with manners and loves a good walk or a hike. You can meet Jack at the Eastside Shelter.
So cute.
Now, up next, we have Big Maverick. Big Maverick is an 8-year-old Labrador Retriever, and he has the perfect mix of playful energy and mellow vibes. You gotta love him. He loves to play in the yard and chase a ball around, and you could be Big Maverick at the Eastside Shelter.
Every time I want to see them, I want to adopt them, but I don't think that they would fit in my studio apartment.
I didn't know you had a studio apartment, my friend. No, I want a dog too, but I don't want to pay for the pet fee. You know?
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, thanks so much for joining us this morning. Action 7 News will be back at 5. And remember, you can get the latest newscasts anytime on the free Very Local app. Have a great rest of your Saturday.